Hey everyone, I'm Mercedes. I'm from Niagara Falls, Canada, and I'm 23 years old. And I have a phone call. Hello? Hey everyone, I'm Mercedes. Among people, of course, the bullies, aka the people who suck ass. I don't give a shit. Douchebags. Bullies erase this hate. Hey guys, this video is in response to the It Gets Better project. I'm Mercedes, I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Niagara Falls, Canada. I think it's kind of cool because I have yet to come across any videos from anyone from Ontario. So I'm sure there's lots out there, but I haven't watched any yet. So this is love from Ontario through me. I've noticed that a lot of the videos are directed towards the people who are being bullied, which is fantastic. Ultimately, this site is to show you guys that you're loved, you're supported, and there are people out there who have gone through or maybe are going through the same things as you guys are. But I want to take a few minutes to give a quick shout out to the actual bullies. You guys suck, alright? I don't care what your friends are telling you. You're not funny at all. And there's obviously something going on in your life to make you feel the need to make fun of other people. And I'm sure there's lots of help out there for you guys too. What I think is funny though is I come across people who I used to go to school with who were big time bullies, whether I randomly see them on the street or somewhere or on Facebook. I see them and they were shit then and they're still shit now. So I guess that just goes to show that bullying people really doesn't make your life any better. Probably because they spent all their time, wasting all their time making fun of other people. I want to take a few steps back for a second, and I just want to say that being homophobic or racist or any of those kinds of things, they're not things that people are born with. They're ideas that are brought to us through society, through our parents, through our friends, our peers, people that we grow up around, and it's a kind of hate that really breeds. I think if we tried to spread equality a little bit more, we would slowly start to see this kind of hate diminish. Because let's face it, suicide is a growing epidemic in today's society, and it's disgusting to know how many kids, teens, even adults who take their lives because they feel like crap being who they are because they don't feel accepted or whatever. But it's very important for any of you guys who feel like that to know that being different is awesome. Alright? It's completely fine to be who you are. It's totally fine. And I really think that LGBT should be taught in schools because, it's a part of life. Kids should be educated on this kind of stuff. And as of now, they're really not being educated on this kind of stuff. So what they are learning, when they do start to learn, is that they're learning the bullying side of it. They'll, see people making fun of LGBT people. So that's what they learn, the hate. And you know what, I would really wish that when I was in school that I could have had that, you know, one awesome teacher, that one real teacher that was like, you know, F it, I don't care if I lose my job, my students need to know this. And pretty much I wish they grabbed me, shook me, and would have been like, Mercedes, high school or elementary school or whatever school I was in at the time, this isn't the real world. This isn't how it's going to be for the rest of your life. There's like a whole real world when you leave this place, because honestly, high school and elementary school are cold boxes that you live in and devote your time for like 8 hours out of every day, 5 days a week, however many days of the year, and you're surrounded by squares, right? It sucks. So many teachers try to instill fear among students. It's like if you don't do well in elementary school, you're not going to get into high school, and if you don't get into high school, you're not going to go on to college or university, and if you don't do that, then really your life is over as you know it, and you're going to die miserable. And it's like, whoa, like, so you're constantly afraid of that happening, along with being afraid of being who you are, because you don't want to get bullied. And then if you are getting bullied, you're having an even rougher time, you know, going through that. So it's like all this stuff all at once, and it really sucks. So in saying all that, I want you guys to know that although it does get better when you get out of high school, because you are more free to choose, you know, choose what you want to do with your life, whether you want to go to college or university, or maybe you just want to move away and travel and party and have a good time, or, you know, whether that means choosing who you hang around with or what you do in your spare time. It's all about choices that you're not really able to make, you know, when you're in high school or elementary school. And although it gets better in that way, you're honestly always going to know that one prick, or maybe a bunch of pricks, but there are still pricks out there. You know, people who, they're adults, but they never really grew up. They never really matured, and they're, you know, still going to hate you for who you are, but you can choose to be around them or not to be around them. So, in conclusion to this video, I want you guys to remember that anyone who is trying to bring you down is already way below you. And don't ever feel bad for who you are, for who you were born to be. Don't ever try to change yourself to please someone else or to fit in. Whether you are a lesbian, you're gay, you're bisexual, you're transgender, or maybe you're just really weird, that is probably the best goddamn part about you. So own it. And I promise that one day someone is going to love the shit out of all those things that you hate about yourself. And try to believe me when I say this, that whatever you're going through right now, once you get to where you want to go, where you want to be in life, you'll look back on everything that you had to go through to get there, and it will be so worth it. So worth it. Every little thing you had to go through. From this moment on, it gets so much better.
Whether life's disabilities left you outcast but leader teased, rejoice and love yourself today, cause baby, you were born this way. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby.